Now, the year 2021 saw history made in Kenya after the first ever woman Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court was sworn in the office. Now, Chief Justice Martha Koome took the oath of office on May 21st, 2021 after a rigorous search and interviews conducted following the retirement of Chief Justice David Kenani Maraga in January. Martha Koome, who was serving as a Court of Appeal judge, was picked by the Judicial Service Commission as the best candidate, beating the field of seasoned judges and jurists to head one arm of the government. Let's take a look.
I, Martha Koome, Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, do swear in the name of the Almighty God to diligently serve the people and the Republic of Kenya.
Lady Justice Martha Koome, a renowned advocate and human rights defender with over 33 years of experience in the legal profession, beat all odds to become the first woman to serve as Chief Justice in Kenya. The 60-year-old jurist, during her swearing-in at State House, pledged to actualize the judiciary transformation agenda, vowing to uphold the Constitution of Kenya.
Celebrate the confirmation of a new Chief Justice for the Republic of Kenya, but also for me a particularly singular honor to be the first president to swear in the first female Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya.
Congratulating Koome upon her swearing in, President Uhuru Kenyatta said he was honored that the ascension of the first female head of the judiciary occurred during his tenure. Koome is Kenya's 15th Chief Justice. In June, President Uhuru Kenyatta gazetted the appointment of 34 judges and left out 6 nominees. President Kenyatta declined to appoint and swear in the judges on grounds that some had questionable integrity. The 6 nominees left out were Justice Joel Ngugi, George Odunga, Weldon Korir, Agre Muchelule, Registrar of the High Court Judy Omange, and Chief Magistrate Evans Kiago. In October 21st, a 3-judge bench comprising of Justice James Wakiaga, George Ndulu, and William Musyoka, sitting in Nairobi, ruled that should the president fail to honor the order, the 6th justice would be deemed formally appointed and the Chief Justice would organize their swearing in. Katiba Institute had moved to court to challenge the president's decision to omit the 6 judges from promotion. The matter is still pending in court. 2021 saw some landmark rulings and cases that shaped the country. Former Sports Cabinet Secretary Hassan Wario became the first Cabinet Secretary to be convicted and sentenced for corruption. Wario had been sentenced to a 6-year jail term with an option of a fine of 3.6 million shillings over his involvement in the 2016 Rio Olympics scandal. His co-accused Stephen Soi, who headed the Kenyan team to the Olympics at the time, was sentenced to a 10-year jail term or a fine of 103 million shillings over misuse of public funds. In her ruling, Chief Magistrate Elizabeth Juma said that issues arose in the manner which tickets to attend the Olympics were raised and quickly cancelled, distribution of allowances to delegates, and unutilized tickets. Other top cases included the Kanjikoma brothers' murder trial, where 2 brothers, Benson Jiro Ndwiga, aged 22, and Emmanuel Mutura Ndwiga, aged 19, died under mysterious circumstances on August 4, 2021, while in police custody. Their deaths caused a public outrage both in Embu and the country, with violent demonstrations and a social media hashtag Justice for Kanjikoma brothers trended for days. The officers held in connection to the murders have since been charged. And before the dust could settle, another family from Kitengela was coming to terms with the deaths of their 2 sons, 30-year-old Frederick Mureithi Wanjiru and 25-year-old Victor Mwangi Wanjiru, who were killed by a mob in Kitengela over suspicion of being livestock thieves. The brothers were accompanied by 2 of their friends, Mike George, aged 29, and Nicholas Musat, aged 28, who were also murdered. One suspect, Benson Olemungai, has since been charged with the murders.
In the event Mr. George Mengi Kinoti fails to avail himself as ordered above, a warrant of arrest will be issued against him. The warrant of arrest shall be forthwith executed by the Inspector General of Police.
Another high-profile case of 2021 is the sentencing of the Director of Criminal Investigations, DCI, George Kinoti, to 4 months in prison for contempt of court after failing to surrender guns belonging to businessman cum politician Jimmy Wanjigi. The guns were seized from Wanjigi following a raid on his Muthaiga home in Nairobi in the year 2017. A 3-judge Court of Appeal bench has since suspended an arrest warrant against the DCI boss George Kinoti until April the 1st, 2022, pending the court's decision on the matter.